And you gotta grind hard. Grind hard, man. You gotta get money. Grind hard, man. It don't matter how you get money. Grind hard. As long as you get. Grind hard, nigga. Grind hard, my nigga. Grind hard, man.
You got a 9 to 5 that's working for you, grind hard. You swiping cars and hit insurance fraud, grind hard. You say you want a cop a little hard and grind hard. You ready to hit them streets and grind hard? Then grind hard. You got a 9 to 5 that's working for you, grind hard. You swiping cars and hit insurance fraud, grind hard. You say you want a cop a little hard and grind hard. You ready to hit them streets and grind hard? Then grind hard. Boo, I grind hard as a motherfucker. Feed all my little brothers from Louisiana, but I got Detroit, real hustle. Go swipe that card, ho. Can't go swipe that card, ho. Your kids have it hard, you better go do that fraud, ho. It's for my little ones who wake up early and grind. Nigga D's Burger King, get your money in mouth. He's a grinder, he's a miner, he's a dope with his mouth. His own for a big timer, he's a...
Yeah. What's happening with it? What's good? What's happening with y'all? Yeah. We gonna get into it. We ain't gonna waste no time. Who we got in the building? We got, let me see. Ebenezer Scrooge, John Kramer, Blessed Two Fish, Lee Dre Stevens, Teach in the building, Gertz in the building, Big Tony. Yeah. Yeah. Big Dog Willie, what's happening with it? Amir Khan punched harder than Julian Jackson, and that's a fact. Salute to Big Dog Willie in that super chat, man. Coming through showing love early. AK-47, gun down. What's happening with it? Jay Chestnut in the building. Chase Money in the building. Enormous Giant Clothing Company. What's happening with it? Salute. G Lex. Say 10. I don't know what you're talking about. Jay Smith. No Mercy. What's happening with it? Ultimate Fight Club in the building. What's happening with it, homie? He said, what up, ETB? Technically, the fight was never, he said, was never because nothing was signed, but TC on some dumb-ish. Yeah, you right. You know what I'm talking about? And I had told everybody for a long time that if they didn't have this fight popping, right, in a certain time frame, that it wasn't going to happen. And that time frame came and went. And I have been on here telling everybody, man, that fight ain't going to happen this year. It ain't no way. It just wasn't enough time. But we're going to talk about it. Y'all hit the like button as you come in the building, too. Make sure that y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Don't short me on them likes today. Y'all been shorting me on them likes. Hit the like button. And we're going to cook on this today. We definitely finna cook on this today, man. Young Billy, what's happening with it? Young billionaire boxing in the building out there on that grind for real. John Kramer said, here we go with the bullshit. All the Bird Crawford fans coming to come with their propaganda and narratives. Man, we're going to talk about it. Like I said, we're going to get into it today. We're going to talk about it. And, we're going to see. We're going to see what it is. I want to hear, you know what I'm saying, everybody, take on this situation once we get to cooking. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I told y'all a minute ago, I had came to the point to where I wasn't tripping off this fight no more. Ultimate Fight Club. Hey, my man, Ultimate Fight Club, he on Bud helmet today. And, one of the best trainers out here in the city, man, Ultimate Fight Club, really doing this thing, man. So salute to you, my brother. Let me see. And like I said, y'all hit the like button before we get into this This whole man, this shit like a soap opera, y'all. This shit like a soap opera for real. I'm just tired of. I'm just tired of the whole thing. Real talk. I'm tired of the whole thing. Real talk. I really am, man, because this shit getting old. It's really getting old. Just the whole Bud Crawford and man, both these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind if both of these dudes moved on. You know what I'm saying? Bud talking that shit to Jamel. Let Bud go ahead and fight Jamel in a perfect world. We know that ain't how the business gonna go down, but in the perfect world, Bud talking that shit to Jamel. Goddamn, Boots was talking shit to Errol Spence. Let Bud fight Jamel. Let Boots and Errol Spence get it on, and everybody be happy. You feel me? But like I said, let me see who else we got in the building. Macadose, Mac of the South in the building. What's happening with it? Jay Chestnut say, I was debating with somebody that the holdup was revolving around a rematch clause. And now what do we have? Right. What do we have now? Right. That's what's going on. And we're going to talk about it. Fred Mirror, what's happening with it? Jake Grant. Let me see. My man Cali Fire in the building. Big Dog said he knew the fight wasn't gonna happen. He tired of talking about it. A lot of people feel that way. Cassandra Mason, salute to you, Queen, and happy belated birthday to you. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. Hope you enjoyed it. Big Country Omega Red in the building. Dominic in the building. Crawford says, AJ said Crawford abroad for this will shake my head. So yeah, you know. Yeah. All Might in the building. Yeah. So like I said, hit the like button as you come in the building. But yeah, man, this enormous giant clothing, it's definitely a big ass mess. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a big ass mess. Sweet Tea, the Queen, is in the building. Chino Figueroa, what's happening with it? Yeah, that's true. I don't put out videos and shit like that, just making shit up. That's true. Yep. That definitely is true. Admiral says this is all on PBC. We'll freeze out Bud at 147 on 154. Hey, what's happening with it? Boxing matchups with Dwayne Freeman in the building. What's good with it, Freeman? He says, Keon, I thought Bud only wanted a one fight deal with PBC. What happened to that? He want that rematch clause. That's what is being reported. So, like I said, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it as people get in the building. Kevin Carey, what's happening with it? What it do? Dez One in the building with that super sticker, man, showing some love, man. I appreciate you. Prince to Amir, what's happening with it? Yeah. So let's get into it, y'all. Antonio King, what's happening with it? So, I have been hearing some things behind the scenes, you know, and I pretty much knew that this fight wasn't gonna happen. You know, this fight wasn't gonna happen this year. I knew the fight wasn't gonna happen this year. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the things that I have been hearing behind the scenes, and like I said, how I have been telling everybody, if you watch my lives, and I was just saying it yesterday, I have been saying this. I have been saying that, hey, look, if this fight is not made by, you know, I think it was like the second week of September, right? Due to the magnitude of this fight, due to them having to do certain things to promote the fight, right? I told everybody this fight ain't gonna happen. But then we kept hearing people come out with the news that the fight was on November 19th. And I'ma just whatever. But in the back of my mind, I pretty much knew that if this fight wasn't reported by the middle of this month, the fight wasn't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it just wasn't enough time. Now, more reports is coming out. And this one I hadn't heard. But this one, Blue Blood, he talked to people that's close to the situation too. And Blue is reporting, right? This coming from Blue. Blue is reporting that one of the main reasons that the fight ain't popping off is because Terence Crawford wants a rematch. Yeah, Bud want a rematch. And Errol Spence don't want no rematch. That's one of the reasons, right? Another reason is that they reported, and this has come from several people that they're reporting, is Bud wants to know all of the money that's been put in the fight and basically where all the money is coming from. He wants to get assurance where everything is coming from, right? He wants to know how much money is being put in this fight behind the scenes, right? And I know this to be true because Bernie the Boxer been saying that. He been saying that Bud has a right to know where all the money coming from. Bud had a right to know if it's more people put money investing in the fight. He have a right to know all of this, right? So that's one of the problems is money. Money is still the hold up. Now, I also heard Blue Blood report and say that he's hearing that another reason is because what he say? He said another reason is that neither fighter is getting guaranteed money. No guaranteed money. I mean, no back end money. My bad. Neither fighter is getting no back end money. I don't believe that. I don't believe that shit. And I'm going to tell y'all why I don't believe that. That don't make no sense. We know how PBC does business. So all of a sudden they just delete they X out their whole business model and say, you know what? For this fight, we're not going to give neither fighter no back end money. That shit I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. So I'm just telling y'all what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I heard Blue report this, and I don't mean it's not. I'm pretty sure he's getting it from, people that's telling him his sources behind the scenes, but I don't believe that shit straight up and down. Ain't no way that PBC is going to change their whole business model and tell Errol Spence and Terence Crawford all of a sudden, we don't get you don't get no back end money. Like, come on now, bro. Like, that's where the PBC make the lion's share. That's where the PBC fighters make their lion's share is on back end money. Now, all of a sudden, we not gonna give you no back end money. Neither one of y'all. I don't believe that shit. So I'm not even really gonna dig into that shit. I just wanted to let y'all know if y'all hadn't heard what's being said. So I'm not gonna dig into that shit. But let me get through some of the people in the comments that I might have missed, and then we're gonna continue to talk about this. Deshaun Jones says PBC paying you good. I mean, okay. Blessed to Fish says Bud gonna retire, become Kinahan's butler driver. Y'all crazy, man. Karma, what's going on with it, Queen? She says, I get it, but he's not bringing anything to the table. Hey, that's a fact. But he do got the WBO strap, so Errol Spence do want to be undisputed, so he is bringing that to the table, because it is something in it for Errol Spence also. But I know what you mean by when you say that, right? As far as his sales that he does, and his pay-per-views and all of that, but I think that Terence Crawford has been able to grow his name a lot bigger off of this Errol Spence fight, off of Errol Spence. And I think Terence Crawford's name is pretty big now. You know what I'm saying? I think his name is pretty big now. Ebenezer Screws says, I don't believe Bud. Mr. Kaboom says back in. Say 10 4KT says Spence is ducking, but I guarantee you, if I drop you a link, you ain't gonna grab it. You see what I'm saying? So you said Al don't believe in Spence, but I guarantee you, if I drop you a link, you won't grab the link and come in and be able to make your point make sense. So whatever you're saying is irrelevant. Let me see. T says, I had no problem that fighters wants full transparency. He says they have a right to know if their gains is fair and square. They can't just take the money they are given. Well, Teach, you know what? If I were to play to you an interview that Terence Crawford did that a lot of people have heard where he said it ain't about money. If he was Errol Spence, he don't care how much money he was getting. He would take the less bag. He would do this. And now when it was time for him to do that, he didn't hold up to his word. So that could be true with what you're saying, but not for Terence Crawford because he made a statement. And as a man, you got to stand on your statement. But as far as what money they getting offered and who getting, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been too much of back and forth. You dig what I'm saying? Kawhi Elliott says, salute ETB. Me either can, yeah, PBC always get back end money, bro. Big Dog Willie say he think it's too many people trying to put their hand in the pot. That could be, it's a possibility. Man. Chris, John Q, what's happening with it? Chris says how they got money for Tank and Ryan. I don't think that Tank and Ryan fight gonna happen. I mean, it's a cool storyline to talk about, but I've been telling people I don't see how that fight gonna happen. Travis Bryant, what's happening with it? Mr. Kaboom, let me see whoever we got in the building. Knockout, what's happening with it? And man, I got to go back and watch that debate, man. I got so busy last night. I missed the debate, Knockout. I ain't finna lie to you, but I'm definitely going to go back and watch it, man. I don't know who won. I don't know nothing that happened in the debate, man. I got busy and I couldn't even watch it. John Kramer says, damn the fucking fight. Bob Arum said it best. Crawford is very difficult to work with, and I quote, and people was talking shit about Bob. Y'all was talking shit about my man Bob, the Bob father, right? Y'all was talking shit about my man, the Bob father. And when he came and told everybody the fight's not happening, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, that fight's not gonna happen. It's absolutely not gonna happen. Remember when he said it wasn't gonna happen? Everybody got on Bob. Oh, Bob is mad. He hating. That old motherfucker just hating because he can't have a fight. And he told us the fight's just not gonna happen. Absolutely not gonna happen. Look like old man Bob was right, y'all. Hit the like button and for everybody in the building, you know, that's came in the building and haven't hit the like button, make sure that y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all hit the like button. Let me see. What's happening with it, Coach? Salute to Coach in the building. So, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. Bro, why you do that, Knockout? You see, Knockout the type of nigga that's going to tell you the end. You want to go to the movie theater to see the movie, right? But he going to tell you the ending of the movie and ruin it for you. Now, he just ruined the debate for me because I want to see the debate. I didn't want to know who won. Come on, man. Suge Knight Cigar says, why is Kellerman calling Spencer Duck? I haven't heard or seen that, but I ain't going to tell you you're a lie, but I just ain't seen it, so I can't go off of that. Yeah, Uppercuts Boxing Nation. What's happening with it? My man Uppercuts, he said, I've been saying I heard that Crawford hadn't signed. Yeah, all he did is he just had agreed to all the terms from, you know, what they saying, that he had, you know, agreed to all the terms, but he hadn't signed. We talked about that. You know, I broke all of that down in the live stream that I did, you know, that he hadn't signed, but he had agreed to the terms. But if you agree in the terms, right, you can take that shit back any given time because you ain't signed a contract. They could give you a term sheet, and you could tell them, okay, or sign off and say, you know, I agree to all these. I'm cool. Let's make it happen. And then you could walk that shit right back because you still ain't signed no contract. And say, you know what? Matter of fact, nah, I don't agree to that because I want this, this, and that. And I don't know if that was the case, but it's possible. But what I'm gonna do, I know a lot of people gonna want to cook on this, so I'm not finna just drop no link in the chat and shit. But so I'm gonna send out a couple links to a couple of my partners. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with it, Tony Boswell? Salute. I'm gonna send out a couple links to a few people, you know, to get up on the panel because I know some of my partners want to cook on this. But what I will do though, for anybody that is in here on some Spence's ducking shit and Spence's a pussy and all of that, right? I don't have no problem with dropping the link in the chat just for y'all. So if you want it, let me know. So now I'm gonna send the link out, you know, before I start really digging deep into this shit. And I'm gonna send a couple links out. Let me see. Hold on. And let me see. So, and salute to my man Anthony Johnson, always showing support in that Cash App. So I sent some links out, and so you know, y'all check y'all email, and if you, like I said, if you want to jump on here and cook on this, you're more than welcome to hit that link. Now let me get into it. Right, what's happening with it, Kyle? What it do? So this is the thing, right? Let's go to this rematch clause shit. Let's go to this rematch clause shit, right? Because like I said, my man Blue is reporting that one of the biggest holdups in this fight is a rematch clause. And not on Errol Spence's side, right? Blue is saying that he's hearing from people that works directly with these people, right? With the teams that, hey, Terence Crawford feels like that he deserves a rematch clause in the fight, and he wants a rematch clause. If he loses, he wants the rematch clause. But Errol Spence, on his side, is saying he don't want a rematch clause, right? He want to be one and done. Ain't no rematches. One and done. Now, hey, it's so obviously, right? If you see the videos, my brother Blue, he's been really, really out there sticking his head out for Terence Crawford, right? Lately. He's been, you know what I'm saying, sticking his head out for Terence Crawford. Really, really riding with Terence Crawford because he don't feel things that's going on in these negotiations is favoring Terence Crawford, and he don't feel like a lot of it's fair. So I'm saying this to say, and I'm saying that to say this. So when Blue Blood tells you that, you know, this is the thing. Terence Crawford wants a rematch, and Spence don't want the rematch. Spence don't want a rematch clause. And so Blue Blood is telling you that he feels that, Terence Crawford deserves a rematch, right? That's his right because he is the WBO champion to ask for a rematch clause. So Blue, when he reported this, he's taking up for Terence Crawford. He's telling y'all that Terence Crawford deserves that. And it's basically it's BS that Terence Crawford don't get a rematch. So for all of y'all that's in the chat, right? Or that's going to come in this motherfucker talking about, oh, that ain't true. Spence wants the rematch. Spence wants the That's not true. But this. Nah. Yeah, that's what Blue Blood is telling y'all, and Blue Blood is on the side of Terence Crawford with these negotiations. So with that being said, he stopped Spence in 6 rounds. Spence ain't shit. He's a drunk. He ain't this and he ain't that. But now you mean to tell me the number 1 pound for pound fighter, you know what I'm saying? The number 1 pound for the best fighter in the whole entire motherfucking planet, Bud Crawford, right? Wants a rematch, and that's one of the things that is holding up the fight. But Spence don't want the rematch because he already told y'all a long time ago. Remember what Spence said, though? He said, I got one more fight at 147, and I'm moving up. Now, say 10 for KT. First of all, you got a picture of NBA Youngboy on your profile. That's weird already in itself. Because that man, that kid,
Facts.
NBA Youngboy is still living. So it ain't like that you honoring him. That's just weird in itself. So I'm going to tell you one time. Let me know that you want the link, yes or no, and I will drop the link. Other than that, you're not finna comment in this motherfucking chat no more. Simple as that. And so I'm being fair. You're not finna comment in this motherfucking chat.
I'm hoping, bro.
Coach.
I'm hoping
Coach,
you
gotta,
kid.
Coach, you gotta, yeah. So I'm being fair, you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, so let's go back to what I'm saying, right? So you got one man that's been told y'all a long time ago, look, I don't want no rematch. I want one more fight at 147 and I'm moving up, win, lose, or draw, right? But now you got Bud Crawford, the guy that everybody is saying that Spence can't even compete with him. He washes Spence. Spence can't go 12. He gets knocked out in 6, and Spence is a drunk, and Spence is scared of motherfucking Bud Crawford. Spence don't want to fight, and he's scared, and Spence this. But now you got Bud Crawford that wants the rematch, but you got Spence that don't want no rematch. So tell me who believes in what? Who believes in their skills? I told y'all a long time ago. Bud don't believe that he can beat Errol Spence as much as y'all do. I've been told y'all. When I did a live stream and I did a video and I said, now Bud Crawford realizes that he's going to get that nigga with the shag. He's not getting the Errol Spence that fought Mikey Garcia and Sean Porter. The Errol Spence that was coming off an accident that fought Danny Garcia. He's getting the Errol Spence that you're seeing get in the ring with Kell Brook and take his eyeball out and hand it to him. The nigga that you seen laugh when he was beating the shit out of Lamont Peterson. The nigga that you seen knock motherfucking Leonard Bundu's head all the way through the ropes. And when he realized that Errol Spence is on his A game, he ain't that dude that y'all was calling a fucking drunk and a drunk ain't shit and all of that. Then now he's like, okay, the business got to be right. I got to get paid a lot of money if I'm going to get in the ring with this man. I need a rematch clause. Now I got to cross all of my T's and dot all of my I's because this is a serious fight I'm in. That guy that was fucking off, oh yeah, I could beat him. We wouldn't worry about him. But the guy that had the shag and the dude that we seeing now, oh yeah, let me go ahead and retract and let me get everything right, because it's a big possibility that I could lose this fight. And if I lose this fight, I want my rematch. Now, Errol Spence on the other end, he told y'all a long time ago, the nigga too light in the ass. When I fight him, I'm washing his ass. And he told you, it ain't gonna be no rematches because I'm moving up to 154. That's what he said. That's what he been saying. Now, when you look at everything that's going down, who look like they motherfucking worried? And who look like they ain't worried? Because, hey, if me and Knockout debate, and I'm already telling him, hey, Knockout, I want a rematch. I want the rematch clause in the motherfucking debate, or it ain't going down. And Knockout is like, man, I don't want no fucking rematch. You know what I'm saying? I'm debating you one time, and that's just what it is. I don't need no rematch. Who is more confident, me or Knockout? Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. Dub right side in the building, but like I said, man, you can't talk. It is no problem. Fighters ask for rematch clauses all the time, but you can't talk all that shit. Your team talk all that shit because see, they talking like Errol Spence ain't even no competition. He gonna run through Errol Spence, then he gonna go run through Jermell Charlo. He already was talking about whooping on Jermell Charlo, looking past Errol Spence. I told you that all that fake confidence and that fake talk, they ain't believe that shit. He ain't believe that shit himself. He know Errol Spence is dangerous. He knew what he was getting in the ring with. Dub Right Side says, it's fucking October with no official announcement. Bud, EJ, Heyman, Bo Mac, Derrick James, Espinoza, fuck them all until I get something official respectfully. Well, you're getting something official. The fight ain't happening. And salute to Dub Right Side. Salute. Yeah, you're getting something official, bro. It ain't happening. So, I mean, you know, that's pretty official to me. So, you know, I'm going to let my man Knockout cook on this situation. And everybody in the building, hit the like button. It don't cost nothing. You dig what I'm talking about? It don't cost nothing. Just hit the like button. Knockout, what's happening with it?
Man, chilling, bro. Shout out to my brother Key and everybody in the building. Y'all smash my man like button, bro, and sub to his channel if y'all haven't already. And shout out to Coach and OTB always as well. So, bro, I can't wait to talk about the expenses and shit too that apparently Bud Crawford wants to approve and disapprove. But I ain't gonna get into that. I'm gonna stay right where we at right now because I know we'll probably talk about that later. But the thing is, bro, like from a different angle, like I agree with you in terms of like it's showing a lack of confidence. But what I'll also say is, if that's a hold up, bro, I think like a compromise can be made. Like if you don't want a rematch clause because you're so confident, all right, bro, don't ask for a rematch clause. But if Bud want a rematch clause, go ahead and give it to him. But just tell him, all right, bro, we can do the rematch. We just got to do it at 154 because this is my last fight at 147. So if you want your rematch clause, we can fight again at 154 if you want to do that. So I think a compromise could be made here because although Bud Crawford is not showing as much confidence by asking for a rematch clause and it's showing that he does realize what's in front of him, I do still think as a champion, just like Earl, who's also going for undisputed, I think that he deserves a rematch clause. Like, get a man a rematch clause. Just if you ain't going to fight him at 147 because you have been saying you ain't going to make the weight no more, then I think Earl will be well within his rights to be like, look, bro, I'm not fighting at 147 no more. If you really want to get that ass whooped again because I know I'm going to beat your ass, then you said you was moving up to 154 to fight Jermell anyway. You've been talking about you coming up there to do that anyway. So shit, you know, we can do the rematch at 154. And who knows, if they do the rematch at 154, Jermell may be gone because he's fighting Tim Tszyu in January. So y'all can go up to 154 and rematch for a vacant belt. And you know how sanctioning bodies do. They might throw two of them hoes in there just to be a part of that fight. Y'all might rematch at 154 for a unified championship or some shit, bro. So, you know, it is what it is, bro. I do agree with everything about like the lack of confidence it might show. I do agree with everything, like all that capping about how they're gonna beat Spence ass. Asking for a rematch does show that they know what's in front of them. But what I do agree with Blue Blood on is that if that is indeed the hold up, I think a compromise should be made on Errol Spence's part. Like if you don't want a rematch clause if you lose, bro, then you don't ask for one. But the dude that you fighting is asking for one, and he does deserve at least that much. Does he deserve A-side money? No. Does he deserve some of the other shit that they're reporting that he's asking for? No, and I'm sure we'll get into it later. But as far as like the rematch clause itself, give him a rematch, but just do it at the weight that you want to do it at. Because if he wants to rematch, that means he got his ass whooped. That means he lost. So if he want to rematch you, just put it in the contract that I'll give you a rematch clause. But if we do rematch because you lost and you want your get back, the shit got to be at 154. And then just move on from there. But yeah, bro, I don't think Bud wrong for asking it, but it is telling, like you said, and it is, it is something that we got to talk about and consider that he may not be as confident and his team might not be as confident as they were letting on. But go ahead and give him the rematch, bro. Just do it at the weight class that y'all both said y'all was moving up to after this fight anyway. I don't see the issue. But that's all I got on it, bro.
Hold on real quick. This link is for Say 10 for KT. This link is for Say 10. All right, don't nobody else grab the link. This link is for him. And when you
Say 10, we'll all go on mute and let you just like.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you cook.
Y'all about to handle y'all business.
I'm gonna let you cook. Like I said, I don't cut nobody off. I'm gonna give you the link, right? Nah, he just the troll, bro.
Okay, never mind.
He just the troll.
Yeah. I see you better than your favorite rapper. I seen that next comment. I say, oh,
never mind. I thought we had. I was ready to go on mute and let y'all get.
Hey, somebody time his ass out. Go ahead and time him out. He just a troll. But go ahead, OTB. Was you done, knockout?
Yeah, I'm done, bro. I said everything I had to say. W. Blake say Spence showing a lack of confidence. We'll love you to try to tell us how, but you probably won't click the link. But I'll be quiet. Go ahead, OTB.
On the link, bro. Like I said.
Well, yeah, man. First of all, salute to my brother Key. You understand? Everybody smash a like right now. Got to say that. Salute to my brother's knockout and Big Brother Coach. But I think that I like the fight at 154. I like the second part of the rematch being at 154. What better way for them two to get acclimated to that weight, to that division, other than fighting an opponent that you just had fought? You understand? So I like that. And given the fact that both of y'all Terence been there for 6 years, EJ been there throughout the Olympics. So shit, he done been at 147 over 10 years. And given that, I like that fight at 154 on the back end rematch side. But do I feel like Bud don't have the confidence in himself because he won a rematch? Hell no. And I don't feel like that's the message that it sends, because you don't take 65-35, you understand, and not have no confidence in yourself. So does it change or waver the confidence that I may have in him? No, not at all. But it does take into the consideration as knockout, and you said also he deserved a rematch. So I'm not at all disappointed about it. I'm actually more geeked about the fight and it being a rematch, because now I know I get to see the shit twice, and the winner shit after two, pending that they don't split them, shit, then we'll know who's the best fighter after those two fights.
But I mean, we might not even get the fight because that's the holdup. EJ say it ain't gonna be no rematch. And I feel him, bro. You can't talk all of that shit if you're Bud Crawford and then turn around and want a rematch. And like I told y'all, Errol Spence has told you from the jump, it's one and done, and I'm moving up to 154. So I get it that fighters, if you're a champion, right, you want a rematch. I get that. But not when you're talking like Terence Crawford and his team been talking like they just finna run through. What happened to?
See,
wait, hold on. What happened to? I'm gonna beat the fuck out of Errol Spence, and then I'm going up to 154, and I'm whooping, and I'm knocking out Jermell Charlo. What happened to that?
Shit, if Earl put a hiccup in that plan, you want to get back with Earl. Shout out the money too. You so key, you don't even think.
Now I got a problem, y'all. That's some weak ass shit from Errol Spence.
Let me ask you this, OTB, and then I'll let you go. Key, you don't even think Earl should give him a rematch if Terence is willing to do it at 154?
Bruh, I mean, they fighting for undisputed. I'm pretty sure Terence Crawford in his rematch clause is not saying that, oh, I'll fight him at 154. I'm sure that he gonna want to run it back for undisputed. Because that's his whole thing. Both of these fighters, both of these fighters, they fighting each other because they want undisputed. That's the whole point. If I move up to 154, we ain't fighting for a motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford won the rematch because this is how I'm seeing it. Terence Crawford, he wants to be 2-time undisputed, right? For his legacy. Now, if he loses to Errol Spence and Errol Spence is undisputed, well, he gonna want his chance to run it back to become undisputed, not at 154. Then you're fighting them for your title.
Be for the belts.
It got to be for the belts. So
yeah,
you know, I just think that I think that it's like I said, it's normal for a fighter to want that. But the shit that you was talking, you got to stand on that shit. That's all I'm saying.
Get fucked all the way around. Now you just okay with fucking this man all the way around. Now that say that
if we fought for undisputed,
because he got to take the 65-35, and goddamn it, I don't get an opportunity to run it back.
Why you need to run it back?
Why you need to run it back? If you win, you ain't gonna worry about running back.
Why
well, you only know that they gonna have to run it back?
If you so bad, OTB, and you've been talking all this shit, and then you tell
because 35, I gotta take 2 times is 70. You understand? Shit. Now if we talking since we always talking about money, then shit, I don't get a chance to get my to run my biggest payday back. My biggest win of my career. I don't get the most money I'm gonna ever.
You might get worse than that if Errol Spence wears his ass out up in there. You might get worse than that. You might not. I'm
just saying, Coach. 35. He took the 35-65.
Yeah,
he took the 35-65, man.
I love
That's
Errol
some weak ass shit, man.
He's one of my favorite fighters, but he gotta compromise, bro. He cannot let this fight
take nothing, bro. He ain't took nothing because the fight ain't happening.
Well, he agreed to it. You understand? He agreed to it.
You can't let this fight. He can't let this fight slip away over a rematch clause, bro. Like they gotta like if that's the reason we don't get the fight, bro. That's some bullshit. Like Earl got to capitulate something, bro.
But what?
He has to. Because, bro, like if this, like if you okay, like I am not okay as a fight fan, bro. If I don't get this fight because a champion was denied a rematch, bro. Like no, bro. Like no, like
fucking rematch.
A more accomplished champion at that. Like, hold on.
Kell Brook didn't get a fucking rematch.
I understand that, bro. But if that's the hold up to the fight,
fucking rematch.
Bro, if that's the hold up to the fight, though, Coach, like, come on, man. Like,
that's a whole nother fucking training camp. That's a whole motherfucker. I gotta fucking cut weight to get down.
And that's an even bigger bag than the first fight. If the first fight is great, like, come on, bro. We all expect the first fight to be fire, bro. Like, say what you want. Like Earl can make good money with whoever he fight. Like, I know that I ain't tripping, but
why do you need a rematch if you already been stating that you gonna whip Errol Spence?
Because anything can happen in a fight, bro. It's a fight.
Yeah,
you covering yourself. I'd have no problem if Earl wanted a rematch. Fucking
Jeff Horn.
If they both want rematches, they both deserve it, bro.
And salute, hold on, y'all. And salute to my man John Kramer off in that Cash App. Appreciate you, brother.
Like, bro, what makes him deserve a rematch? Bro, like you already making more money than this man. You already
he earned it.
No, he did, bro. And Earl and Terence Crawford earned him.
So you telling me Errol ain't gotta take
the right to have a rematch, bro.
Hold on.
He earned the right to have a rematch.
Let me say something, Knockout. Hold on. Let me say something.
Where the fuck is that cape at, Coach? What color is that cape?
Let me say something, bro. Hold on. Let me say something, bro. What I'm trying to say is this. First of all, Errol Spence got 3 fucking titles, so he is not fucking Bud Crawford. Motherfucker, his pay-per-view numbers are better. He ain't fucking Bud Crawford. That's not that Bud the one win and re-signed. Just like you want to hold Andre in your debate accountable for his fucking actions, right? Okay, motherfucker. So you gonna have to take less goddamn money because you got 1 belt, Errol got 3, his pay-per-view numbers are better, and you chose to go and fucking re-sign with fucking Bob Arum.
You chose that shit. Nobody made you go back over there and fuck Al Heyman and fuck all of this shit. He didn't fucking choose that. He chose that shit. So he needs to stand on what the fuck he chose. So Errol Spence
So that means you ain't just got to whoop his ass now, coach. You got to stomp him out too.
Earned what the fuck he's getting, and Bud Crawford earned what the fuck he's getting. So Errol Spence don't owe Bud Crawford a goddamn thing. That's number one. Number two is, if you talking all this shit and, hey, Earl, where you at? Where the big fish? Dissing all this shit like you gonna whoop his ass. What you need a rematch clause for? When Jeff Horn ain't get a fucking rematch clause. Jeff Horn ain't get no rematch clause. Kell Brook ain't get no rematch clause. Ugas didn't get no fucking rematch clause. Rematch clause. If you think you can beat this man, go in there and prove it and whip his ass and take all the belts, and you don't need no goddamn rematch. But something is in his fucking head saying, I might get my motherfucking ass whipped. Fuck that bullshit. Rematch for what? When you know this man moving up to 154 pounds.
Knockout.
Fuck,
Email Young Billy the link.
I got you. Okay. No issue. I got you.
If
it's on the way, YB. It's on the way,
he
bro.
the one signed. He the one went and did that shit. And you ain't got no home. You don't have no promoter. You don't have shit, but now you got Bud Crawford Promotions. That's it. You ain't got no motherfucking, you ain't got no network. You ain't got shit. Errol Spence don't owe him a fucking nothing. Errol Spence went got 3 belts. And if you had signed with PBC long time ago, instead of fucking with old Bob, then your ass might be 2 belts to 2 belts. Then it would be a legitimate 50-50 fight. He chose that shit. Live on your shit.
Can I go now, Coach?
Yes,
let me read this super chat real quick. My man Ricky Williams, WT, the winning team in the building. He says, I thought Bud accepted everything. I thought he did everything to make the fight happen. What would Devin do? Hey,
So this is bro. This is what I'm saying to y'all, bro. Like, just hear me out, bro. Like, we praise guys that want to dust themselves off and get back up and go try to get the get back from the dude that beat their ass, bro. That's all the man is trying to do, bro. He is saying, I am a champion. I think that I can beat your ass, and if somehow I don't beat your ass, I'm gonna beat your ass the second time, and I want to run that shit back, bro. How are we like? How is that not what we pushing for? Because I know we all push for other guys to get rematches and shit, because that's the sign of a warrior, bro. That's the sign of somebody that want to go get the smoke. So at the very least, does he deserve as much money as Errol Spence? Y'all all know I think the answer to that is no. Does he deserve to be the A side in any negotiation with Errol Spence? Y'all all know I think the answer to that is no. But does a champion take their names out of it? If you don't like Bud Crawford, take the fact that you don't like him out of it. As a champion, should he get a rematch if he lose the fight against another champion? The simple answer is yes, and a compromise can be made by Earl and his team to make that happen. And if Bud don't agree to it, then he just don't agree to it. But just to say no rematch whatsoever, like Bud is some peon and shit, like he don't deserve that shit, like he ain't at least earned that right to try. And if you Earl, right, you gonna beat his ass, right? How about you give him the rematch clause and you just beat his ass so bad that he don't even want the rematch no more? How about you do that? But at the very least, bro, the man deserve a rematch, y'all. Like,
okay,
and we not demanding that of the champion that got the most belts. We not demanding that. Like, we really not gonna demand that. So you could just whoop his ass and then move to a whole nother city and goddamn it run with it.
Did Kell Brook deserve a rematch?
In your backyard, he done did everything that your ass asked him to do. You said don't bring no people with you. He don't. Come on, man.
Did Kell Brook deserve a rematch?
Go over there?
I'm asking a question.
Did EJ go over there and fight Kell Brook, or did Kell Brook come over here?
He went over there for it.
EJ went to him. So Kell Brook ain't had no right to ask for no rematch.
What?
You know what, though?
He was the champion.
You know what? Salute to everybody.
Because you was a champion, you could demand that we fought in my backyard.
So once
I put your ass in your backyard,
what difference it make? You in a fucking square circle. Ain't nobody up in there but y'all two. It don't matter if they fought on a corner in a square circle. It don't fucking matter.
Let me say this, Coach. Let me say this, Coach. So
when Terence Crawford was out there talking about, and shout out to everybody on the panel, when Terence Crawford was out there talking about, oh, I'm gonna be 3-time undisputed. Once I beat him, I'm going to 154 to beat Jamel Cholo for undisputed. Was he worrying about a fucking rematch then?
Nope.
So y'all sitting up here talking about, oh, he deserved a rematch because if he lose, he deserved this. And Errol Spence got to compromise, bro. You don't have to do no compromise for no damn rematch. When we talking about
We didn't negotiate.
a one fight deal, when you bring your ass over here, you ain't got no land behind you. You ain't got no promoters behind you. You ain't got none of that shit going down. We sitting up here offering you the biggest bag of your fucking career, the biggest fight of your career. Vice versa, it's going for Errol Spence as well. But Errol Spence letting you know, all right, if you whoop my ass, that's it. I'm gone. Right? I believe in myself. Go ahead, go get it in. It's over with. But now you want to come with all these goddamn demands. Now you want a fucking rematch. After talking all this shit, this, that, and the third. Now you want a rematch. Man, cut it out, bro. He don't have to compromise for no fucking rematch when he's telling us all I want to do. This is the last fight I got at this fucking division. One more fight and I'm gone. Terence Crawford is not going to fight at no fucking 154, man. No. He's not fighting at 154. That shit is just bullshit. They can talk all the shit they want to talk. You're not going straight up to no fucking Jamel Cholo fight. You're going to have to earn your way to a Jamel Cholo fight. He letting you know that shit by saying, you think you coming up to fight me? No, you're going to have to stop right there and do something at this division before you come up and get any fucking recognition to fight me. So now you got an opportunity to go out there and fight Errol Spence. And it ain't no fucking 35, 65. I don't believe that shit. That's why Earl wanted to hear him say that shit. Like, yeah, say that shit. But at the end of the day, fam, the fight is there for him to have. Right now, he want to bring up rematches and all this shit, and that's just him and Bomac, bro. They really believe that they can win the fucking fight? You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this too,
shit, bro.
Hey, Monty. Now to back up what you're saying is we keep going on. So ESPN reported a little bit over a week ago, about 2 weeks ago, that they were nearing an agreement, and then Bud told Blue, I agree to everything. The ball is in Spencer's court. So I'm just confused how you agree to everything, but then ESPN reports today that you didn't agree to everything because there's some things, stipulations in the contract that you haven't yet agreed to. So it's like, for me, I feel like it's a lot of different reports that keep coming. And if the rematch clause is the deal breaker, then why wasn't this sorted out before now? You get what I mean? Like, bro, like first it was the guaranteed money. Now it's the split. Now it's the rematch clause. Now it's what ESPN reported was, I need to know what I need to know and approve the event expenses. I haven't seen that, bro. That was crazy. When I read that, I don't know what y'all think about that, but that's kind of bizarre to me.
Hey, yo, I'm going to Cleveland November 12th. That's how much I don't believe that this fight is going to happen November 19th. I'm going to see Montana Love, Thomas Matisse, Richardson Hitchens. I'm going to see them get in. And I'll get to kick with OTB out in Ohio. Where he can tell me all fucking week how.
And Charles Conwell, who was just on the show, also on that card, Cal, too.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Regis
nah, he on the Regis card. That's the Regis program.
It's not, but the fight ain't happening. So I mean, don't
get me too excited. I was finna get excited about that.
But let me read these super chats. Let me read these super chats. My man Cedric Smith in the super chat. He says, KO, what if Spence offered a rematch at 54, but Bud wanted at 47? Then what? Then
it's on Bud. But at the very least, you got to offer that compromise to him.
Before you.
I was just answering this question. I'm done. Okay. I said what I was going to say.
Okay, bet. And then my man KG, what's happening with it? Big Ken's barbecue. He says, Bud got to take what he getting if he really the motherfucking boogeyman. What's good with it, Key? Salute my dog and salute everybody on the panel and the chat. Salute to you, man. Yeah, and I see you, Courtney, off in the building. Playboy, what's happening with it? But yeah, man.
Yes, Courtney's done.
I hear everything y'all saying, bro. Like, to me, bro, like it's like we push for rematches and we don't push for rematches when it suits us. So, for instance, like a lot of Errol Spence fans are also Devin Haney fans, and they're also Deontay Wilder fans. A lot of them, not the people up on this panel. I'm not talking about nobody specifically, but it's like we'll push for a rematch when it's Deontay Wilder and we want him to get his shot back at Tyson
because
Fury.
It's in a contract already. Knockout.
And we don't. But then we don't push for.
That's totally different. That's totally different. Totally different. Devin Haney is in a contract. Devin Haney, listen. Devin Haney got a rematch clause in a contract. He signed that shit.
Deontay Wilder had a
cool,
rematch
bro.
clause in the
Well,
contract.
If we miss out
They
on
signed
this, if
that
we miss
shit,
out
right?
on this fight money
So-
over a
so
rematch
now-
clause, you really
so
gonna be
now-
all right with that, bro?
It's not the point
You
of us
really cool
missing
with
out.
that, bro?
Wait a minute. You saying what we missing out on the fight over?
I mean, I
saying
didn't get to
rematch
finish
clause,
saying
right?
what I was saying, but go ahead. I'm listening.
With Errol Spence, right? We know when Earl go to 54, he's going to fight for a world title.
Yep.
I heard people saying, "Oh, well, he can go fight Terence Crawford at 154." What the fuck that does for him at 154, bro?
They can't
let's
fight
be
for a
real,
vacant that Jamel Charlo dropped, bro.
So when he go up
They
there,
can't
right?
fight for a vacant that Jamel Charlo dropped.
When he go up there, right? We don't know what the fuck side Turnbull Crawford gonna be on none of that shit.
Yeah.
We don't know who's in position. Hold on, we don't know who's in position for sanctioning bodies, things of that nature, right? But we do know Errol Spence has 3 scraps, and if he beat Turnbull Crawford, that means he has 4 scraps. So that means he's undisputed, right? So that means he goes up and he got the mans up there, right? We know that Charlo is his homeboy, so we don't know who's in position to fight Errol Spence for that title. Turnbull Crawford don't go up and fight him for a title. But all in all, those mans had rematch clauses in the contract already to where they deserved their rematches. They fought. They had a fight already. They deserve what they was asking for, right? This man ain't even getting in the fucking ring.
Why did they deserve it though, money? Why did they deserve it?
We talking about
they deserve it and he don't?
Why did they deserve those rematches, money?
Because
Why did
they
Deontay Wilder and
fought,
Kambosos
and then,
deserve
first
his
of all,
rematch?
Wait a minute.
Why did they deserve it?
Wait a minute. I'm gonna ask you why they deserve it. Because like Coach said to you, George Kambosos had 3 scraps. George Kambosos was the A side, right? He put a rematch clause in the contract because he demanded that. Deontay Wilder had the title. Deontay Wilder was the A side.
He didn't have a title after the second fight. He lost the title, money.
Bro,
he lost
what
the
he's
title,
saying
money.
is, who was the A side, bro?
He lost the title, bro. He was making the rematch for the third fight as a challenger, bro.
Who was making the third fight as a challenger?
Bro. So now champions don't deserve rematches.
Wait a minute. First of all, you saying the second fight, the first fight was a draw. The first fight was a draw. The second fight, they re-talked that shit, and he put a rematch clause in the contract as the A side, bro. Come on, man.
If Jamel Charlo still at 154, you're not going up there.
So when we looking at the situation,
hold
on,
y'all. Hold on real quick.
So hold
on real quick. Y'all hit the everybody in the building, hit the like button. The like button is free. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. It don't cost y'all nothing to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button.
Right. So when we hear Errol Spence tell us, but we want to believe Errol Spence, right? Everybody want to say, oh yeah, well, Errol Spence ain't never gave me a reason to doubt him. This, that, and the third. He told us what he's gonna do. He gonna get the straps on this side of the street, and he was going up. Now, when he told you, I'm one and done at this motherfucker, right? It's just one fight. I'm one and done, and I'm gone. Y'all talking about, oh, he want a rematch at 54. Man, they not talking about rematching at 54.
I didn't say he wanted a rematch.
Hold on, bro.
I said a compromise should be made, bro. That shouldn't be the hold up to the
Terence
fight.
Crawford. We talking about Terence Crawford talking about, oh, y'all talking about, oh, he can go fight him at 54 for a rematch. Bro, that man will want a rematch for undisputed at 147 where it makes more money and it make more sense, fam. But at the end of the day,
if that's what he demand money, then Earl say no, I'm not mad at that. It's just saying no to everything off the rip, bro. Like if he want a rematch clause,
and you gotta win fighting.
I'm not fighting it. I'm not fighting it.
You saying you gotta win every
I'm only fighting
way.
154. So if you want a rematch, I'll give you a rematch at 154. And if he say no to that, then he say no to that. But just to act like the man don't deserve to ask for it or the man is wrong for wanting this shit, bro, that shit cap, bro.
How the fuck is that cap? You talking about a rematch when you got the first fight?
Hold up, money.
That's
Name
crazy,
one
bro.
fight. Name one fight where the B side got to fucking get a rematch clause. Name one. I bet you can. Name one fight.
Champions always get rematch clauses.
No.
Didn't have a rematch
clause. The A side and the B side. Name one fight for me in the history of boxing where
Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson had a rematch clause. Who? What are you talking about, bro? Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson
who was the
both had rematch clauses.
Who was the bigger draw?
If Lennox Lewis lost, he could have got a rematch. When Mike Tyson lost, he got a rematch.
Who was the biggest draw?
Mike Tyson was.
Exactly. So who was the A side?
Mike Tyson was. But Lennox Lewis had a rematch too, bro. He just didn't lose the goddamn fight.
Bro.
What are you talking about, bro?
Bro.
He just didn't lose the fight. He still had a rematch,
bro. We talking about we talking about Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. We trying to get this one goddamn fight.
I'm trying to tell y'all this.
Yes, we trying to get one goddamn fight.
Y'all trying to find reason to justify. Y'all trying to find reason to justify
why Terence Crawford should get a rematch clause, right? And y'all want to feel sympathy for this man when he said all this shit over and over. Now, y'all, you know what, man? He deserves a rematch, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not right for Errol Spence to do it, but Errol Spence trying to make the fucking fight happen. Period. He trying to give us undisputed at 147, and that's that. And that's what Terence Crawford should be agreeing to. What you got the right to do is to go out there and negotiate for more money, fam.
Don't want no rematch.
You have the right to go out there and negotiate for more money, bro. When we start coming back to, oh, you know what? Now I want a rematch. Now you just want to put other shit in the game, man. Come on, miss me with that weak ass shit, bro.
So in a sport,
that's weak ass shit, man.
In a sport where the fight could be fucking close, it could be 3-2 in the 5th round. Motherfucker could get caught with an accidental headbutt and lose on a technical decision. 3 rounds to 2.
Miss me with all that weak ass
shouldn't get a rematch.
That's weak ass
if it's
shit.
a draw, goddamn
it, bro. Like,
that's weak ass. Y'all talking about weak ass shit right now, bro.
That ain't no weak
ass
shit.
The shit you talking about sound weak
ass
shit to me. Goddamn it, it sound to me like goddamn it, motherfuckers. The closer he get to losing one of these fights,
y'all want the fight.
Come on,
I see it from both sides too, Monty. Like you said, I'm gonna go up there and whoop you, then I'm gonna go see Jamel Charlo, your cheerleader. I see that too. You get what I mean?
Like motherfucker could literally go in that bitch and throw a punch and break their goddamn shoulder in the middle of the goddamn.
Y'all come with all these motherfucking scenarios, bro. All these third.
Let me
that's what they think about when they doing business for millions and millions of dollars.
Let me say something real quick.
And slip on a motherfucking wire and break his fist and the fight is over. All these ifs and all this, man. We talking about getting to the fucking fight, bro.
Hey, let's
and the ones and the people in the ring, money, they have to worry about that shit.
Fucking fight, the one.
So you ain't never seen it cut. You ain't never seen the cut fight early before, money.
We trying to get
money. You ain't never seen the cut stop fight early before, bro.
I'm not talking about shit getting stopped early and all this.
Has it happened before, bro?
Undisputed.
Has it happened before? It's a yes or no question,
bro. I'm not talking about all these scenarios and all this shit. I'm talking about the fucking fight, bro.
Let me get in.
Let me say something. Let me say something real quick.
Bro. Like this man, get a man a rematch, bro.
Hold on. But knockout. Check this, man. Check this.
Damn.
If Errol Spence lose, he not getting a rematch either. So y'all acting like this is just one-sided, like, oh man, Errol Spence. No, if he loses, he don't get a rematch because there's no rematch clause. So it makes sense what he's saying. He's like, man, fuck that. I don't need a rematch. I am confident in myself that I'm gonna win the fight. If I do lose, oh well, I fucked up. I don't get no rematch. Just like Vasyl Lomachenko did with motherfucking Teofimo Lopez. Vasyl Lomachenko said, ain't no rematches. It ain't no rematches. And he fucked around and lost, but he fucked himself because there wasn't no rematch. So they playing on an even playing field, dog. It's an even playing field. You know what I'm saying? So why should he be crying for a rematch when Errol Spence is saying, look, I don't need no motherfucking rematch. If I lose, hey, I just lost. I'm moving the fuck on. Now, they can still negotiate for a second fight if that's what both fighters want to do. But I'm not going to lock myself in to a rematch clause when I already told the whole world years ago. And then I came back this year and told everybody, hey, it's one fight. I'm not staying at 150. I'm not staying at 147 no longer. If I don't get the Bud Crawford fight, I'm moving up. I don't want to stay at 147 no longer. I'm moving up to 154. So he been telling y'all that. So it ain't, people, y'all trying to make it like it's just one-sided. Oh man, Errol Spence is, and he trying to do Bud wrong and then nah. If he doing Bud wrong, then he doing himself wrong too. Because he could fuck around and lose the fight too. This ain't the fight ain't already done and said. Ain't now one of these men won. They still got to get in the ring and fight. So, it's a possibility for him to lose also.
Perp, that's the head, and they can't say shit else about that, bro. They can't say shit else. That's it.
Like they just trying to make it like it's one-sided and shit, bro.
Right. That man willing to take an ass whoop and say, okay, I wash my hands. You the better man, bro. You know what I'm saying? We talking about trying to get the fight. Y'all stay talking about all these damn scenarios. They can go in there and slip and bust his head. They can have a head.
That he winning on every other facet of the negotiation. If you win financially, it's happening on your terms, your network, and your facet in every type, way, shape, or form. And all he's saying is, goddamn it, let's run it back if I lose.
Let me get it
Who
in real
fault
quick.
that is, OTB? Who fault that is?
Kyle,
I'm saying,
Kyle,
bro,
let
I'm a
Kyle
real
get in.
one.
Who
Let
fault
Kyle
is
real
that,
get in.
one, so-
OTB?
Let me just say something real quick. We need to
Let Kyle get in.
we need to take the time out right now and respect Devin Haney and what he got going on, because Devin Haney didn't give a flying fuck what was in the contract. He said, "I'm gonna beat this nigga ass, and I'm gonna beat his ass again." So whether it was a rematch clause or not, Devin Haney said, "I'm gonna beat his ass." So my thing is, we have to have that same energy for everybody. We can't make excuses for folks, man, just because we like them. Like, I love Terence Crawford. Keon, no, me and his team are really close. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you're gonna whoop somebody ass, you've been saying you're gonna beat him, you say you better than him. All right, you don't need no rematch then. Let's get this shit on the road. Let's get it on the road, man. Like, listen, I got $50 on the table that I don't even mind losing if the fight happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. I just want the fucking fight to happen by this time.
Yeah, man. And Nunu, cut the bullshit out. That's a goddamn lie. Talking about the way Blue explained it. If Spence lose, he get a rematch. Bud just don't. That's a goddamn lie, because Blue told you clearly that Spence don't want no rematch either way. He told you clearly. But see, you see what y'all trying to do? You're trying to flip it around. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie, bro.
My whole thing is, Bud don't have no fucking. He keeps saying, "Man, you getting the most money. You getting this and that." Who fault is that? That ain't fucking Errol Spence's fault. That's Bud Crawford's fucking fault. That he taking less money. Motherfucker, that's your fucking fault. You the one that went re-signed with Bob's that'll bring your ass to the PBC and fucking try to get. If you'd have had 2 belts, Errol would have had 2 belts. You probably would be a better fucking superstar because you'd been fought on pay-per-views and did good numbers. But that's your fault, bro. It was fuck Al Heyman. Fuck them niggas on the other side of the street. Fuck this and fuck that. Well, take your fucking issue, Patricia. That's it. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Errol Spence owed him something. Errol earned every fucking dime he got, every fucking fight he fought. He earned them fucking 3 scraps. Point blank, period. He owes Bud Crawford nothing. He put himself in position to be the big fish. Point blank, period. Bud Crawford want to go play tiddlywinks with fucking Bob Arum and fight these subpar motherfucking fights. So that's his goddamn fault. Errol Spence don't owe him shit. And he fucking, now that he don't dictate the fucking terms of this fucking contract, because he's not, his side ain't the one sending the fucking contract. Errol Spence side is the one sending the contract. And so all these fucking people that's in the chat, fanboys, Errol ducking, his fucking side sent the contract, the term sheets. Use some fucking common sense. His side sent the fucking term sheet for Bud Crawford.
Yeah, they sent that motherfucker with no Vaseline, no baby powder on the nigga.
What do they owe him? Do they owe him some fucking
the
Vaseline?
motherfucker every which
Do
way,
they
and
owe
then
him
still
Vaseline?
and expect the law?
No, they
I
gonna
ain't
raw
giving you.
dick.
You don't get no goddamn respect for that
yes.
shit, coach.
You know what? Any corporation don't have no respect for none of that shit.
You get the respect as a big fish. You earned that. But
hey, bro, you the one said fuck Al Heyman. Did your team say that? Now you got to deal with Al Heyman. Either you're going to take it with no Vaseline or go get your own Vaseline and grease your asshole up. Because, yeah, they going to fuck you. You the one did it, nigga. You should have been talking shit. You should have went and signed over there so you could have got all the fucking fights and maybe some title fights, and then maybe you got 2 scraps. Earl got 2 scraps.
It gotta be a certain level of fairness in this shit, though.
It is fair. It is fair.
Gotta be a level of fairness within your competitiveness as a real one. Once you want to say that you the best,
not the one doing the negotiations, brother.
Like shit.
Hold on, Errol Spence not the one doing the negotiations.
Say, we gotta put if we hooping, that mean we gotta hoop on my court, my rim, for the cheese that I want, for my price number, goddamn it. And then when I win, shit, I'm moving, so you ain't never getting your run back.
Well, you came from the G League, and I done won championships in the NBA. You were coming from the G League, nigga, and I done ran motherfucking.
But I done won 3 or 4 championships.
I done won 3 championships. You coming from
you
the
done
G League
three-peated,
and
but-
won one fucking championship, and I'm supposed to be fair to you? I don't owe you shit, homeboy. I don't owe you nothing. You coming from the G League. I done won 3 fucking championships. And you gonna come in here and try to dictate some shit? Man, get the fuck out of here.
So you can't meet me halfway nowhere?
Meet you
Nowhere.
halfway for what? I got
Nowhere
all the
in this shit.
upside,
Can we
I
meet
got
halfway?
all the upside. What I gotta meet you
Come
halfway
on, man.
for?
This man ain't gotta make he ain't gotta be in none. God damn, we only asking run it back if I lose.
Run it back. Why are you talking about losing?
Scared that the motherfucker
Why
might lose.
are you talking about
shit.
losing?
Now
Who
it's
got the
okay
most
to
to
fuck
lose?
somebody
Answer this
every which
question.
way around.
Answer this question. Who got the most to lose? Who got the most to lose? Who got the most to lose? Let's answer that question. Who got the most to lose?
I told you, Coach, I've been in a standpoint where I feel like they both
I'm
need
asking
each
you
other.
a question. It's simple.
So I feel like both of them career is gonna take the same detriment if this fight don't happen.
Not true. Not
That's
true.
That's opinion, Coach. That's an opinion.
Okay, it's not opinion because I can prove what I'm saying. Okay, think about this. You come to my house. You come to my house, the king. I'm the king of this castle over here, right? You leave your castle. You come to my house. I'm the PBC. I'm the biggest star on PBC. You come to my house and you whip my ass. You done dethroned the king of PBC. Who got the most to lose? You ain't got no home no more. They done ransacked your shit. You done lost your house, but you coming to my house.
So that make it all right to give me a hot dog when, goddamn it, everybody eating steaks. I'm all right with the hot dog.
I don't know you like that, nigga.
Eat steaks and,
I don't know you like all the people in my house.
Eat steaks
hold on, all the people in my house, I know them.
And then I just ask, can I come back to the motherfucking barbecue on the next one?
But guess what?
Nah.
Yeah, you could come. You could come
man,
back.
That shit ain't solid, Coach.
Man, come on, man. You talking about it don't make no sense. So let me ask you this.
We can't bend this shit because
who
we
got
like
the
this
most to
you
lose,
gotta goddamn
bro?
it bend a little bit.
Errol Spence got 3 belts.
Bit.
He got the most to lose by just having 3 belts. That's the most to lose. He the biggest star on PBC. He could lose that, and you could gain it.
But the win
by beating him.
But the win don't bend. You can't say that, Coach. You can't say that. You know why that's not factual?
Let me get this.
Because if Terence Crawford wins, then he makes history. Errol Spence just becomes another undisputed fighter.
Let me get these super chats real quick. Let me get these super chats. $1 Trillion Dream says, y'all sound like y'all protecting Errol on God. I mean, all right.
I'm protecting Errol?
Errol
is unprotected. What is he talking about? That nigga sound retarded. And I'm gonna tell you how you sound retarded.
Hey,
Errol Spence could lose this fight.
Hold on. Let me read his other super chat. Then you can go ahead and cook. He says $1 Trillion Dreams with another super chat. He says Boots gonna end up robbing us of this fight. Watch. I want to see Boots and Errol Spence. I'm sick of talking about this Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Bring on Boots and Errol. Shit.
I don't give a fuck. I want to see a fight.
Right.
I wouldn't be mad.
But I don't understand how we protecting Errol. I see talking about we protect Errol is unprotected because he don't need a rematch clause.
He got another super chat. He says, y'all act like fanboys. I speak no lies. All right.
I'm a fanboy because Errol Spence is going unprotected. He's going raw in the pussy. I don't need no motherfucking rematch. I'm going straight raw. If you beat me, motherfucker, you better than me, and you get all the straps. Now I gotta fucking come up in here and say, but you want the motherfucking rematch when you come into my house. You come into my fucking house. Man, y'all miss me with that bullshit. You coming, Errol Spence is going out on a limb with he don't have no motherfucking no net under his when he walking a tightrope, Jack. No net at all. None. Right, if you beat me, you the fucking man, and you the 2-time undisputed champion of the world. But Bud Crawford need a net. He need a fucking net when he on the tightrope. Man, y'all motherfuckers miss me with all that bullshit.
Man, this shit, like I said, this shit crazy.
But you don't want him to get his ass back in there with him.
My man, Mr. Finesse says, did Ndongo get a rematch? Hold on, y'all. Let me read these super chats. My man, Mr. Finesse says, didn't Dungle get a rematch? Has Bud or Errol ever fought a rematch? No rematch. Eliminated any insurance. Put all your chips in. Fight or move on, period. Real talk. And salute to my man, Mr. Finesse, in that super chat. And then also, and he made a good point. When you ever seen either one of these fighters fighting the rematch? Never. You ain't never seen Bud nor Errol Spence take a rematch with nobody. Trey Yaki says,
Then
Bud
Bud move up
already
after
undisputed.
Indongo.
Make it make sense. He got more belts. Bud got more belts. Okay, yeah, all right. I mean, that's what you think. Salute to you though.
Right, John
And
Turner.
Bud,
That's right, John
moved up
Turner.
after Indongo.
Bud ain't never been in no fight with no rematch clause. None. Never. Now all of a sudden he need a rematch clause? Man, stop the bullshit, man. Make the fucking fight, nigga. Beat him and be undisputed, 2-time undisputed champion. Why the fuck you need a rematch? Rematch my ass. Shit don't make no sense at all.
So my only thing is, man, you beating him on the money side. You winning, you getting the fight in every aspect that you want. And you not gonna ask your fighter to bend none?
For what?
Not a little bit? Not
my
a
fighter
little
got a
fucking
big
bit?
for?
This
For
is
what?
boxing. This is boxing. This is
Yes.
fucking boxing, coach.
So why I gotta
This
bend?
boxing.
Nigga,
This
I
boxing.
earned
Let
this
your
shit.
nuts hang. Let your
I
motherfucking
earned
nuts
this,
hang. You
nigga.
feel like that?
I
I'm giving
earned
you
this
everything you want. All I'm asking is if you win, let me run my shit back.
Run it back
But
for
nah, we
what,
ain't
nigga?
wanna do
I
that.
done whooped
We
you already.
aight
You
we
have your
aight with
opportunity right
you
now
running with
to
that
go
little
up in
win.
there and whip
So
Errol Spence's ass, bro.
let that
You
motherfucker
got
hit
your
the
opportunity
sideline,
right.
man.
That's just like some of my fighters I done coached.
Come on, man.
We had in amateurs. They get up in there, they fucking lose, and they say, I want to fight him again. You know what I tell them? For what, nigga? You just had him. You just had him.
Let me say this, coach. Let me read this super chat. My man D-Lo. And then I want to say something too. My man D-Lo, hold on, let me find it again in the super chat. Hold on. My man D-Lo 44 Boxing says, when have we ever seen either guy face a top 10, a top 5 pound for pound fighter? Now, let me say this though, right? When Terence Crawford was going in the fight with Manny Pacquiao, was he demanding a rematch with Manny Pacquiao? The answer is no. And that was a fight that was huge. He wasn't going into the Manny Pacquiao fight demanding a rematch. Well, why would he demanding a rematch in the Manny Pacquiao fight? Oh, I can tell you why. Because he wasn't worried about getting beat by Manny Pacquiao. He said, I don't need no motherfucking rematch. I don't need a rematch with Manny Pacquiao because I'm going to whoop his ass. But Errol Spence is the difference.
Shit is crazy.
So all of y'all that was talking all that drunk shit and Terence Crawford gonna stop him in 5 or 6. Ain't no way he lasting 12 rounds with Crawford.
Nah,
hey, y'all gotta eat that motherfucking crow. All of y'all gotta eat that crow.
Nice, give
But it's
Bud a
happening
rematch.
your network. You understand? Your network.
Who fought that
your
is?
Financial terms.
Who fought
which
that
means if it's to come down, to the judges, then I'm already putting myself, you understand, without no net because I'm going over there and making this shit happen. So I ain't got no net neither. I ain't no net up under me neither. I gotta go in this bitch to stop him. And now, if I don't, and I feel like I'm cheated, or I feel like, you understand, it wasn't the outcome that I wanted, or I feel like, you understand, even if it's split, you understand, even if, goddamn it, you win and I feel like I won, and yeah, I mean, maybe the stats say that I landed more power punches, you landed more total punches, you understand, all type of weird shit that we see in boxing. Shit, what's his name? Glenn Feldman is on the fucking judges list. Like shit, if any of these things,
remember he knocking him out for sure.
If any of these things happen, then I can't prepare for that in a rematch and say, you understand, I need to change this, I need to change that, and then I can win.
Let me read
like
this
to not
chat.
give him that opportunity.
Let me read these super chats real quick, and then I want to cook on it too. Mr. Finesse says Errol did bend. How you think Bud even got a ear at the table? He said, yeah, ear at the table. He says this entire situation is only happening because Errol pushed it. That's a fact. And that's a fact. That's a big, big fact. We also got my man. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go. My man KG back in the building in the super chat. He says, OTB, if the shoe was on the other foot, you know damn well Bud ain't gonna be bending for a motherfucking thing. He says, not one. So stop that BS, OTB, for real. Yeah, if the shoe was on the other foot, Bud gonna have his turn. If Bud was the A side, it'll be Bud's way. It ain't gonna be no fight. That's what I believe. But and then my man Cedric Smith says OTB. So if Bud wins, Spence getting no rematch, you ain't addressed that yet. Right. Ain't no way they don't want to address that. My brother don't want to address that. And then,
I think rematch clauses work both ways regardless to me. You understand? So
let me
I
see.
feel
Let
like
me
Errol should want the rematch because my bad, Keith.
Let me get this super chat and then $1 trillion dream says $1 trillion dream says that rematch could be at 154 and it'll make more money. But for real, I don't want to hear nothing else about the fight till it's announced. I'm sick of it. Hey, I agree with you on that. I'm sick of this shit too. Real talk. And my man Joshua Hawkins in the super chat says, Coach coming at everyone helmet in this chat. Laugh out loud. Appreciate the cast for making the work day solid. Man, I appreciate you coming through, showing love. And yeah, man. So the thing is, man, is Bud's fault, right? It's Bud's fault because he is the one that did fucked up business in the past that got him in this situation to where he got to come over here with no safety net, right? He's the one that he had a promoter, and his business with his promoter went south. Other promoters didn't want to fuck with him, right? Then he had a choice to go sit down with Al Heyman and sign to the PBC, but you know what he did? He said, fuck Al Heyman in the PBC. We going to fuck with Daniel Kinahan. It's his fault. So now you can't cry when they're not giving you what you're asking for when you had a chance to be a fighter under their banner and do business with them, and you decided you didn't want to. And your coach said, fuck PBC. We don't fuck with them. Fuck them. And then you was telling people from behind the scenes that Al Heyman, right? You don't want nothing to do with Al Heyman. You'll never do no business with Al Heyman. You'll never sign with the PBC. So when you do all of that and then you turn around and you expect these people to give you everything you want, nah. They like, man, here go the motherfucking deal. Fuck you. If you want to sign it, you can sign it. If not, it's not. And like my man said earlier, like I've been saying, if it wasn't for Errol Spence, right, pushing for the fight, we wouldn't even be talking. It wouldn't even be no talks of the fight being made because they don't want to fuck with you because you wasn't fucking with them. If it's fuck you, if it's fuck me, it's fuck you too. That's straight how it is. And so do you think Al Heyman and the PBC, is it any different? When you go around bashing their name, you think they're going to search and sit down and try to give you everything you want? Nah. It's Errol Spence is the reason why they're even talking to Bud Crawford. Then they found out that you was doing business with Daniel Kinahan. Motherfucking Al Heyman don't want nothing to do with that shit. So you got a whole bunch of strikes going against you. And if he don't take the Errol Spence fight, what he gonna do? You're gonna have to go over there and crawl back to Bob Arum, tell him you sorry, and make a Josh Taylor fight. But that fight ain't big. It ain't big no more. Ain't nobody even, and Josh Taylor can't even come to the US. He was fucking with Daniel Kinahan. So he in a fucked up position. And Sean T in the super chat. Then I'm gonna let Box talk. I'm gonna let you cook because I know you've been on here. You ain't got a chance to say nothing. Sean T says, unfortunately, they don't want to hear the truth, bro. And I appreciate you coming through, man, showing love in that super chat, man. And my man $1 Trillion Dream says, so Al Heyman holding the fight because his ego? Nah, bro. It's just business. That's not what I'm saying. It's
Crazy.
business. But y'all go ahead and cook, Box Talk.
Yeah, my bad. I fucking got in here kind of late. But I saw that the whole thing with the fight being held up. And I know I missed a lot of what everybody was talking about earlier, but correct me if I'm wrong, because it sounded like from the tweets anyways that I saw that Crawford requested more, I guess, transparency with expenses and all this shit behind the scenes, because in the end he's going to get a share of that, the profit, right? That revenue. But I don't know, man. Bro, I say, like, I don't want to insult the guy and say he's stupid, but a lot of fighters, unfortunately, aren't, college educated people. Sure, there's maybe some exceptions here and there, but I just think leave the business to the business people. You know what I mean? I don't think these guys are not going to make you money. PBC is going to make you money, but I don't know. I just feel like I understand Crawford just trying to look out for himself, but I don't know. I just feel like there's certain things like maybe don't need to be explained to him.
Young Billy, you not, if you backstage, Young Billy, you're not showing up. It was just I don't know. It was saying that your connection was messed up. So if you backstage and you still back there, try to come back in.
So Key, my thing is this, bro. They keep talking about everything that can happen in the fight. It's the reason why he want the rematch, which is negative as fuck, right? Why isn't, and like I said, so Monty, if you're not getting the fight over the rematch, you're not gonna be mad. But he go put it on Errol Spence, right? Errol Spence should just compromise. So why won't you just say, well, Bud, why the fuck is you going in with this rematch, bro? Why you just can't do the one and done and let the chips fall where they may? You know what I'm saying? Do the one and done, let the chips fall where they may. You win, you lose, you lose. You move on with the situation. You made good fucking money, right? Now, if they came back and been like, well, Bud Crawford, it's negotiation over the money, and it was he wanted 40 or whatever the situation was, I can understand that a little more better than not want to fight because of the fucking rematch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they making up all these excuses talking about the reason why the rematch should happen and why he should get the rematch over more than saying why we shouldn't just get the fucking fight. But everybody want the fight. But now we arguing over the rematch, Key. We ain't even got the goddamn fight. What if we get the fight and it's a shitty ass fight? How about that? What if it's the shittiest fight that we seen, like the motherfucker didn't live up to the hype? Do you want to see the rematch then? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like we can go with a lot of different fucking scenarios, bro. But at the end of the day, the fight that we all want is right here in our fucking face. Right here in our face. Errol Spence is compromising, bro. He's not going to 54. He's standing here for Terence Crawford, doing everything he got to do to make the fight happen. And now they got the money shit situated. Sorry about the background noise, bro. They got the money shit situated and all that shit. Now, we want a rematch clause now. We want the rematch. Like, come on, bro. That shit is just bullshit, bro. Like, Bomac on the bullshit, Terence Crawford on the bullshit, and we gonna call it for what it is. This ain't no taking up for no Errol Spence or none of that shit. Like, people trying to make it out to be, fam. It's just real fucking shit. Coach just said out his own mouth. When did the B side have motherfucking the power to call for a rematch, bro? When? You know what I'm saying? Every rematch happened in the contract was over the fucking A side, not no fucking B side. So don't give me that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, this the fight we all want. This is a fight that Bud whole team talking about they've been wanting for 4 years and all this shit. So now when you finally got it now, if we don't get the rematch, then you know what? Fuck it. It ain't happening. After Errol Spence is so basic, he ain't this. We go knock him out. We go beat the shit out of him. All this shit. So if you go do all that shit, why do you need a rematch, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it's just fugazi shit, man. And all these excuses they trying to make for the man to get the rematch is just bullshit to me, fam.
Look, if I could respond to somebody's comment, they said Crawford wanted transparency because he isn't guaranteed no money, so he needs transparency. I get that. I get that, but what you need to know as far as your contract and what you're gonna make is, if you've ever seen one, I've seen one. The important numbers that you need to know about, they're right in front of you, bro. Like, what do they need to be transparent about? Like, how much of a deep dive does Crawford want? Does he want to know how much the hot dogs are going to be at the concession stand? Does he want to know what the fucking light bill is going to be at the arena that night, or how much they're spending on security? Like, what? How much fucking transparency do you want, bro? The important shit, what you're getting paid, your percentage and your profit and all that shit is right in front of you. It's in the contract, bro. They don't hide that shit.
Yeah, and so for the people that don't know what transparency means, basically what he wants to know, okay, all the money that's coming in, where is it coming from?
And where we're spending it.
If it's other investors that's putting money, he want to know everything, where all the money is coming from. He wants to know everything from point A through Z. And I've never heard, I mean, yeah, but you can't come over here demanding basically this man to open up his books and do all that. You know what you're getting paid. You know what
Bob
you're getting
Arum didn't
paid.
do that
They
shit,
telling you
Key.
you're getting paid this and that's it, bro.
On that.
I bet you Bob Arum didn't do that
Nah,
shit,
I'm
Key. I
with
bet you
y'all
Bob
on
Arum
that.
Bob
Hell
Arum ain't open
nah,
up his
bro.
books. ESPN
But-
ain't open up the books. So
I'm
And
with
let me
y'all
read
on the
this.
transparency
Let me
side.
read this super chat. $1 Trillion Dream says, bro, sound crazy, laugh out loud. So just sign, and he says, so just sign on the dotted line and don't worry, huh? Laugh out loud. Fuck out of here. He says their network, their judges, their promo team, and he's getting 35-60. Well, he could have stayed at Top Rank, and he could have had Bob and them do the business for him. He ain't want to do that though.
But Key, those are more excuses. Key, now we hearing their network, their judges,
Them
their promo
facts.
team. We weren't hearing none of that shit at first, fam. We
Them
weren't
the
hearing
facts,
none of
though.
that shit at first. Man, that ain't no fucking facts, bro. Don't come to me with that shit, bro. We wasn't hearing none of that shit at first.
The
It was go
network don't pick the
always.
judge,
Wait
the
a minute.
promotional
Wait a minute.
kind of
Negro.
judges.
It was go always be their network, their team, their fucking promotional team. On the simple fact of the offer was always coming from PBC. When did Bob Arum ever say he was gonna offer a motherfucking contract to Errol Spence? Never, ever. They always waited on the fucking contract coming from PBC. Let's cut it out. It ain't no their network, but when it was on Bud Crawford's side and it was their network and their promotion team and their motherfucking whatever judges, niggas weren't saying shit then, huh? Come on, man, cut it out. So should Sean Porter be on that
It wasn't
motherfucker
even this
saying?
close.
Should Sean
It
Porter be
wasn't
over there
even this
saying?
close.
I don't want to hear that shit. Should Sean Porter be over there saying, you know what? It's their network, their judging. Man, come on, man. Y'all niggas just making up all excuses in the books. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. This shit is redundant, bro. Pure fucking redundant.
I mean, but all in all, right?
I hear
all
the
in all,
same shit,
I think,
though. I hear the
all in
same
all,
shit. I ain't gonna hold
hold
you.
on. Hold on real quick. All in
I
all,
hear the
right?
same exact shit.
Hold
Man, you
on
don't
real
hear
quick.
shit. You talking
Hold
bullshit.
on.
I
Hold
don't
on,
hear that
y'all.
shit.
Money. And Money know, he could tell you, everybody on the panel know that I've been saying that, hey, you know, if the fight didn't happen in a certain time frame, that it wasn't gonna happen. So I've been saying that this fight wasn't gonna take place this year. Now, right? It's still a possibility for the fight to take place. They just gonna have to ride it out until, you know, the beginning of 2023. But the only thing now is Earl is saying, hey, fuck that. Like, I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I still want to fight. You feel me? I ain't walking around here skinny and shit, training all this time for nothing. I still want to fight. So the thing now is Earl, is he gonna fight in November or December? Is he still gonna take a fight? Or is he gonna be cool to, you know, just sit back, sit on the shelf again? And Terence Crawford, he ain't fought. It's gonna be over a year for him in November. He ain't fought in a year. You know what I'm saying? Next month, it'll be a year.
That's almost 3 years in a row now. If you look at it, it's almost 3 years in a row now.
So he could be rusty or he could be reserving his body. But I mean, however you want to take it. But see, the thing is what do these men want to do? Do they want to sit around, wait on each other, and sit on the shelf to make this huge fight? Or, you know, are they gonna say, fuck it? We just gonna move on and do what we gotta do.
I'm gonna say this, Steve.
Terence Crawford to move on. Hold on real quick, Money. Now, for Terence Crawford to move on, he ain't really got nowhere to move on to. You dig what I'm saying? Because if Crawford move on and he say, okay, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna wait till they mandate a fight for my WBO strap, he gonna have to fight it'll either be like, let's say Keith Thurman or Virgil Ortiz or somebody like that. But then if they do the mandate thing, you still gonna be making much, much less money because they're gonna have to go to purse bid. You ain't got no promoter. And so he kind of fucked up all around. This is the best scenario for him is to fight Errol Spence. That's the best scenario. Now, Errol Spence, he has options. He can either fight Jerome Boots Ennis. He can he can even try to make a fight with Virgil Ortiz in Dallas. That shit's huge. He can move up to 154. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of options. Terence Crawford really don't. So it's just now, what are they gonna do? Because this fight ain't happening. So for everybody in here, the fight is off right now. Or you know what I'm saying, or it's delayed. It ain't happening this year. Not in 2022, it's not happening. I ain't tripping about it neither. I ain't tripping about it because I was sick of all the back and forth anyway. But I'm gonna let everybody get their take on this, and then we're gonna wrap it up because I gotta get up out of here. But my man $1 Trillion Dreams in the super chat again. He says, "This the EJ channel. I'm just in the middle. Let's be fair. Ugas get a fair shake, and everybody else, but the number one pound for pound fighter can't get a fair shake." I mean, if that's what you calling it, you know what I'm saying, more glory to you if you think this is the EJ channel. But with all that being said, you saying everybody get a fair shake, but Bud, bro, if Errol Spence is saying I don't get a rematch neither if I lose, and Terence Crawford don't get a rematch, that shit sound pretty fair to me across the board. Now, if it was Errol Spence saying, you know, if I lose, I get a rematch, right? But if he lose, he don't get no rematch. Now, that ain't fair. But he don't want no rematch either way. It's one and done. What does one and done mean to everybody on this motherfucking panel? For those in the chat that say, no, Errol wants a rematch if he lose. What does one and done mean?
One fight and I'm gone.
One fight either way, and I'm gone.
Either way, right?
Either way, win, lose, or draw. One and done. That's exactly what Blue Blood reported.
Like
one
a big basketball player.
So I don't understand what's so hard to comprehend with that. One and done. That's fair on both sides. You know what I'm saying? If this was Terence Crawford saying, oh man, they trying to hold me, they trying to make me sign a rematch clause if Errol Spence lose. If Errol Spence lose, they try, and I don't want no rematch. I just want to, you know, go over here for this one fight and I'm done. All of y'all would be talking different. Y'all, oh man, Errol ducking. Why he gotta have a rematch? The Bud don't want no rematch. Why Errol gotta have a rematch? And when it's funny because when they was reporting that for a minute, which was false, that's exactly what y'all was saying. Why y'all trying to get Bud over there? He just want to be over there for one fight and he want to go about his way. He want to move up after that and fight Jamel Charlo. Y'all was saying that shit.
Facts, Key.
But now y'all talking different.
Facts, Key.
Crazy, dog.
I'm gonna say this, Key.
We're gonna wrap it up. Let's go around the panel and then, you know,
Yeah. When you said about, you know, sitting around, you know, niggas gotta eat, fam. Niggas gotta eat. This like I say, it's chess, not checkers. You don't let no nigga make your next move for you. You feel me? So at the end of the day, if EJ say, you know what, I'm going on November 19th, shit, I'm gonna holler at Jerry. I got a date up in that bitch. I gotta if you go fight at 47, like you say, Jerron Boots Ennis, Keith Thurman, a Virgil Ortiz, a motherfucking a Stanley Owners, you know what I'm saying? I got opponents out on this bitch on my side of the town. You feel me? Now, when it come to Bud, what you gonna come back and deal with the same PBC side, with the same, you know what I'm saying, with the lesser fighters to make lesser money that you're not getting a rematch for, but you could have fought the big dog over this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's gonna look dumb on their behalf, bro. Anything they do besides Errol Spence go look dumb on their behalf. You feel me? So when we're looking at the situation like that, fam, I'm not gonna be mad at Errol Spence for going to take another fight. You know what I mean? Because we know if he ain't fighting Terence Bud Crawford, then he go fight in Dallas. And all those names that we name are going to be, you know what I'm saying, up to fight in Dallas because they go see that's where the biggest money at, right? For them, and they can get an extra dollar out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at the situation and they go down, like I say, you know, I'm gonna keep my faith till the fight ain't on. Till I see one in the ring with somebody else and him in the ring with another person. I'm gonna say the fight go happen. That's how I'm just rocking. You know what I'm saying? Being optimistic, say I'm a stupid motherfucker, whatever you want to say, but that's how I'm a rock. But at the end of the day, like you said, Errol Spence has the options to sit back and say, listen, man, I'm giving you this opportunity, bro. And not just saying giving you the opportunity, but I'm trying my best to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? You get the money, and people keep talking about 35, 65. We don't know if that's the case or not. We don't know if that's the case. We ain't see the numbers. To say he's not getting up front, we don't know if that's the case. We didn't see the numbers. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he agreed to everything. How can you agree to everything, but you're up here talking about a rematch clause and all this shit? So that's negative right there. You couldn't agree to everything. So that kills all the bullshit that you said at Blue Blood Sports TV. You know what I'm saying? So, like you say, Keith, motherfuckers getting tired of the back and forth, bro. It's gonna come down to the points that people gonna say, "Oh well, if it happened, it happened." Motherfuckers gonna move on to other fights and want to see the bigger fight. So both of them are miss out on the big ass bag on a big legacy fight. That shit that can last forever. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And maybe down the line when these motherfuckers in they 40s and 50s and they sitting on the couch talking about this, that, and the third. Both of them might look like assholes. But at the end of the day, right now as we see it. Terence Crawford, it's the reason why this fight is not happening, man. That's my take on it, bro.
Hey, John Turner. First of all, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Ain't nobody my goddamn general. I don't have no general. And you need to do something with that motherfucking hard ass comb over you got on your fucking head. That's what you need to do, for real. That pressed out comb over you got.
Imitation ass Donald Trump weave.
Man, that shit haircut. Hold on real quick. That shit haircut with that stupid ass color to it. With them dumb ass glasses. Is that a bathroom to take that picture in? You shithole? You shit bag?
Hey, so
are you taking the shit on the toilet? Talking that dumb shit to us? Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck
man, bro. I'm gonna come in here and say anything. And salute to Blue Blood though. I just, hey, it is what it is, He got what he believe. I got what I believe. Everybody got what they believe.
Everybody giving nothing but opinions up this motherfucker. That's what y'all listening to, motherfucker.
Well, listen, guys.
You listening to our opinions.
We don't talk about this type of shit on the boxing section. I'm glad I can talk about it on your channel, Keon, because I ban all these talks.
Somebody said, "Comb that head with the iron."
Kyle.
She ain't hearing that shit neither.
She be on Kyle helmet. Man, like I said, let me go to
on his head.
Let me go to you, OTB. OTB,
man,
let me get your last thoughts on this,
man. Yeah, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I feel like, goddamn it, at the end of the day, a little bit. Even if it was my guy, I'm gonna request the same shit out of my guy.
OTB.
Goddamn it, bend a little bit. Now, hold on, coach. Don't start no shit now, because
look what John
I listen
Turner
to
said
everybody all day.
Nah, go and look what John Turner said before you go on. Look what. Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh man, I ain't worried about nothing nobody said, man. They've been tripping all day. What she say though?
He said that's his
his
deceased mama that's on that picture.
That's who deceased mama.
John Turner.
In the profile picture.
Well, I got the link and I'll drop the link if you want to come in here and turn your camera on real quick. If you want to come in and turn your camera on real quick to the link.
No, man. That's John Turner said that his avatar is his deceased mama.
He said no, he said that's not him on the avatar, that's his deceased mama. Now hold on.
I mean, you said it to me. I ain't say shit. I ain't even say this shit.
No,
this is the second time this week somebody even came for me.
No, OTB, I wasn't coming for you, dog. I was talking about what Keon said about the comb over.
John, go ahead and click the link. I bet you ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, hit the link.
Hit the link. Link right there.
Coach wasn't coming for you, OTB.
Was that really his number though, for real?
I was damn sure about to put my. Nah, it wasn't Coach. I thought John was coming.
Nah, Coach wasn't coming for you, but then motherfucking Dolphins fans might be coming for you though.
Oh, did he say? Hold on, is that his mama for real, cuz?
Hey, y'all know, man. Don't y'all used to watch Cincinnati and Pittsburgh?
We're not gonna let that go, bro.
UC and Xavier, we fight in the city, man.
Hey, was that really his mama though, bro?
Well, you can't talk no shit
I ain't
about
gonna get on his mama, but I'm gonna get on this weird ass though. I ain't gonna get on his mama, but I'll get on his weird ass.
Was that his mama in the picture though?
Yeah, that's what he said.
And y'all was
Oh
talking
man,
about
my
the comb.
apologies, man. My
Y'all was talking
apologies,
about the
dog.
comb over.
Yeah, I apologize for laughing at your mom in the first place.
Sports
You know what I
Haven,
mean?
I see you in the background. That's for Joan.
Yeah,
I sat that one
apologize
out. I didn't say nothing.
for
If
even
I
laughing like
laughed,
that.
then I apologize.
You laugh, nigga, so I apologize.
I'll give
I
it to you.
apologize.
Yeah, my
Sincerely.
bad, John. My bad,
Yeah,
John.
OTB put
I
a hit
just
out
told
on
your
Tua.
weird ass to click the
But
link.
yeah, man.
Quit talking behind the YouTube avatar.
I knew somebody was getting hurt. Box talk. Somebody
Shit.
ass was getting
No.
hurt.
You
Y'all know
didn't say.
shit.
You didn't say. I
The
know
Rams
somebody's
got to
getting hurt.
talking
You said.
shit.
I
God
hope
damn it,
somebody gets hurt.
Hey, so check this out though. Check this out though, man. Like I said, we ain't getting this fight. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Adrian Broner and Rolly. That's what I want to see.
I just got off the phone with him.
Yeah.
Did you see Adrian Broner? I think it was on Instagram or something. Said something like, "Oh, if Nate Diaz comes to boxing, I'll fight Nate Diaz." And I showed Rolly. I was like, "Hey, you seen that?" He's all, "Man, If you guys know who Louis is, he's one of the managers or whatever for Al. Man, I'm gonna call Louis after this. He was at the gym right now. I'm gonna call Louis after I'm done fucking working out.
I want to see Rolly and Issa.
Rolly, we were talking about that, bro. I was on the phone with him for like an hour, and I was
Rolly
like,
can beat that nigga though. I think Rolly can beat Isak Cruz, bro.
Rolly likes that fight. He gets along with the guy, but he's like, bro, if he comes up to 140, I'm fucking down. Because Rolly's moving up to 140.
So that's where he gonna fight AB if
Yeah.
they can get it done at 140. Hey, yeah. I think AB will be able to make 140 with Kevin Cunningham.
Hey, be down there with Kevin Cunningham too.
Yeah.
Because we were we were talking about a whole bunch of other shit, but we touched on I asked him what he thought about the whole Keyshawn and Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney, and I asked him about that shit, right? Yeah. And I said because he knows I like Devin, but Devin don't fuck with me because I'm cool with Rolly, you know what I mean? Right. But I like Devin. We're both from the same area. And so I told Rolly, like, jokingly, I always be giving him shit about it. I'm like, hey, bro, so are we finally going to see you two on the same side now? Because you motherfuckers both don't like Keyshawn Davis. And anyways, he started laughing about that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I can't say a lot about fucking what we said exactly. Right. But he does like the Pitbull fight. He's like, man, I like Pitbull, but if he comes up to 140, I'll fucking fight him. And he's on. I don't think Devin's afraid of fucking Keyshawn or Shakur either. But he can only stay at 135 for so long too. Like Devin's gonna move up, bro. He can't sit around and wait for those guys.
Right. He sparred. Has he ever sparred? Has Rolly and Devin ever sparred?
Yeah. Devin got the better of him in sparring. I think it's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, it was on YouTube. It was on YouTube. And Devin had him against the ropes and he said, Devin said, hey, make sure you get this.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But man, I like I said, man, if they can get that fight done with him and AB, that I think that shit gonna be big if they promote it right. I
think so too.
Yeah, man. But so you know, I had some more shit that I want to talk about. But I'll probably make a video about it. You know what I'm talking about. But like I said, I got to get ready to get up out of here, so we got to wrap it up. Coach, well, let me go. Let me see. I'll go to let me see who came in. Y'all just go in whatever order y'all came in. Let me get y'all last words.
Hey man, it's always a pleasure, bro. Always fun to talk about this shit. Hey, y'all be easy, bro. Subscribe to Glover Boxing and more, man, and y'all come check me out, bro. That's all I got on it, bro.
Yeah, make sure that y'all go sub to Glove Up Boxing and more. Also, make sure that y'all go sub to Box Talk 101. You know, the YouTube, they shut his channel down. He had over damn near 50-some thousand subs. He got all of the fights on his channel. So he got a new channel up. If y'all want to see Canelo and Canelo and Triple G, the last fight, all the fights he got up live for y'all to go watch. So make sure that y'all go sub to his channel, Box Talk 101. And y'all drop y'all links in the chat. So everybody, all you got to do is click on the link when they drop it in the chat. press sub, and there you go. And Coach will be on tonight, Nunu. Coach will be on at what time you coming on, Coach?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock Eastern.
I'm in Houston, and the Queen is in New Orleans right now, so we ain't gonna be on this. We ain't gonna be on together on the panel. So
8 o'clock Eastern time, right?
Yeah, no,
Central. 8 o'clock Central time. Glove Up Boxing. It ain't about boxing tonight. It's gonna be about couples talk and different, just real life stuff. So make sure that y'all check that out for something different. And my man Trillion Dollar Dreams in the super chat again. He says, and I appreciate you. He says Apple worth 3 to 4 trillion. They need to come up. He says they need to come drop 10 billion, buy up every boxer in network and have them all on the same network with better commercialization. Yeah, that shit would be dope, but that ain't happening, man. Boxing is that shit ran by the mob, and there go Box Talk. He just put his link in the chat, so make sure that y'all go tap on that link. And like I said, man, he got great content. That's one of the only places you go and see these fights on YouTube. And then we got let me see, we got my man, the boxing section TBS. Kyle, let him know what you got going on.
Man, my son pissing me off. Hold on, big boy. Chill. I'm coming, man. Hey, listen, man. Y'all can catch me tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Y'all can catch me tonight, man. I've been coming on 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every day, man. I've been busting my ass to get up early in the morning to do that shit, man. Listen, if you got a kid, you take them to school, you pick them up from school, man, please hit me on Instagram. Hashtag dad pickup, man. Tag me on Instagram, the boxing section, so I can repost it. We want to highlight fathers being fathers, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the bullshit. We want to highlight fathers being fathers, man. And me and Box Talk are going to this fight in LA next week.
Are you coming? Did you for sure?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I really don't want to go, but I'm going because you're going. You know what I'm saying?
Let me know. Send me a DM on IG. We'll set it up.
What fight is this?
Sebastian Vendora. I'm heading out there, and Kyle's on the way there, so I told him if he wants to come, I'll swing by for him.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That's gonna be a dope fight. I want to really see how good Ocampo is, because the only time we really seen Ocampo, and I was at that fight live right there, damn near ringside, when he got knocked out in one round, to the body by Errol Spence. Other than that, I ain't never seen him. I don't know how good he is or how good he ain't. But that's gonna tell a lot. That's gonna tell a lot. If you go in there and compete with Sebastian Fundora, then people gonna have to give Errol Spence even more respect.
Yeah,
because they
definitely
on
would
him for
lift
that
his arm.
Ocampo fight. I even was like, man, who the fuck is him? But Errol Spence didn't have no choice but to fight Ocampo, because Ocampo was his mandatory. He couldn't get around it. How the IBF do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
the undercard's not bad. I don't know how to feel about Ocampo, because what if it is another fucking 1 round, 2 round fight? But undercard should be decent, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's dope. So y'all gonna be at the fight. I know you're gonna have footage on your channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm already I haven't gotten my full library up on the channel yet, but I'm working on it. I'm doing, I don't know, maybe 15 videos. I had like 800 videos, bro. So it's going to take me a little while, but I'm doing about 15 videos a day, 15 to 20 videos a day. I'm only like at 100 subscribers right now, bro. And Rolly right now just told me, he's like, hey, can you change a YouTube channel name? I said, yeah. He said, he offered me his channel. He has a channel. He doesn't use it. He's like, bro, if you want my channel, just change the name and change it all to your stuff, because he's got I think 4,000 subscribers. Mm-hmm. He's I only got 2 videos on there, and it's just me sparring Ryan. He's if you want the channel, you could take it, just change it all to your stuff, monetize it and all that. But I think I already got some of my footage up on this channel, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Fuck it.
I think I'm gonna change my stance on Rolly, man. I think I'm gonna change my stance on Rolly.
Say that again, my bad.
I said get Rolly on the channel.
On my channel?
Yeah.
I want to. Yeah. He doesn't really do panels, bro. But I don't know. He doesn't. Because here's the thing. Because
on the you and him side.
it's difficult, bro, because we like to openly talk, and it's different when there's like others, I guess, like listening in. You know what I mean? Because then he has to watch what he says,
Yeah.
and he doesn't like doing that. He likes to just speak freely and openly, and doesn't have to worry about who's listening or whatever. So you'll see he never really does panels, to be honest with you.
Nah, he really don't do too many interviews
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
But I don't know. He said he would help me out however he can. Like I said, I was like, bro, honestly, instead of just giving me your,
tell him to post you on his Instagram.
that's what I said. I was like, bro, instead of giving me your channel, just fucking like post me on your Instagram story or something.
Tell them both. Bro. Shit, both of them.
Yeah,
nah, I don't want his channel, bro. Like fucking let him have his channel. I'll start from scratch. It won't take me too long to get back up.
Like
to be honest,
I said, man, everybody in the building that's in the building, all y'all got to do is click the link. You know what I'm saying? If people drop the link, it don't cost y'all nothing to click the link. You helping out yourself. That's content that y'all want to see. So, yeah, man. You going live? Any, you know?
I just got I had to like apply to be able to do the live. So they just let me start doing live. So I'll probably start doing live soon. I was gonna wait to get a little more subscribers first, but I might have to do that sooner than later. And it's only a matter of time, bro. I already know how it is with these videos. Like all it takes is one. I'm trying to be patient. I know that's just gonna blow up, and fucking hopefully when it does, everybody who's here with me will blow up with me. You know, so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then let me get. I went to Kyle. Kyle, what you got going on, man? Before you get up out of here, I know you got shit going on over there.
Oh man, you know, we still at the late show. You know, the every night show. It's been. I've been working hella much at night at my other job, so I've been like kind of stagnant on that. But the morning's been rocking, man. We were rocking in the morning, man. And so just pull up in the morning. OTB, man, bring your ass tomorrow. No, well, shit, I ain't gonna do it tomorrow. But bring your ass on Monday. God damn it.
I was in there, Kyle. I was in there.
Brother.
I heard y'all cooking. I didn't comment because, like I said, I was driving and stuff, so I didn't want to have to keep on, people coming to me and then I can't comment back. But I was in there listening to you the morning because you got that morning show. That shit it's like at 10 a.m. on my time.
Yeah, I be
tapped in today. That was a hell of a show you had today, though. Y'all was cooking, Kyle.
Hey, listen, man. It's called. It's no longer the boxing section. It's called the race section. So anytime you come, we're gonna be talking about race because these niggas can't seem to talk about boxing at all. I will put boxing in the title, and no boxing has been talked about.
That shit is wild over there. That shit is no holds barred over there.
It damn show is, boy.
Mr. Mechanical, I can't. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Wilder card at Barclay gonna be. It's gonna be heavy, but I can't go that shit in New York, bro. That shit too far for me.
Yeah, I'm not going to that. As much as I would love to, fucking, I can't right now, man. I can't.
Man, that's on the other side of the map of me.
If we go half on everything, man, it'll be cheaper.
I'm on the west. There ain't nothing cheap about that going to New York.
Shit, nigga, I'm further west than you.
Yeah, you is. Yeah. You right. Hey, but man, OTB, let me get your last words and let them know what you got going on. And I'm going back. I gotta go, chick. I told you to send me the motherfucking the link so I knew that you was on. You ain't seen it,
bro.
So I'm gonna go back.
I was almost late to my own interview, bro.
Huh? What you say? You was late.
I was damn near late to my own interview, bro. You
gotta quit smoking all that goddamn weed, man. Yeah, man.
Man, my son,
know what you got going on.
My son got a football game tonight. Yeah, man. I definitely had a good interview today. I had 17-0 Charles Conwell on. So definitely check in. He gonna be fighting on. He broke his fight day for us today. He gonna be fighting on Jose Cepeda and Regis Prograves card. But man, we definitely chopped it up. He got 3 brothers that's also in boxing. We got to them a little bit. Me and my brother Marcus now Ohio runs boxing. Yeah, I mean, we did the Friday show. So everybody go check that out on the rewatch side. I actually didn't know who the interview was, Key. So he just, popped up and he know what a fan I am of Charles, man, because I seen Charles fight once in the amateurs. And
y'all can fight, man.
he definitely a treat, man. So for everybody that ain't, yeah, he damn sure can, man. Olympian, you understand? Olympic, I think he is a reserve, but you know, he done been in the ring with Boots, all of them. So y'all go check the interview out. Then on the fight film side, now that we got all of this out the way, my Bengals back even. I got my Bengal game out the way last night. Prayers for Tua Tagovailoa. Don't know Dolphins fans be coming for me. My family in Dade County, man, y'all be easy down at Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, man, y'all be easy. That was scary, man. And
That shit was scary.
I just knew, bro. Like, man, y'all, man, if y'all go back and look at man, bro, you go back and look at like UC and Xavier, they used to have a game called the Crosstown Shootout. Like, man, we ain't played that game in 10 years because they got the fight in every goddamn year. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, you understand? We don't got the most Olympians out of Cincinnati, Ohio for no reason, man. We love to fight. So, you understand? I got to say that, man, to a downfall. And when they got the talking
y'all got
shit,
that for sure.
I knew somebody was going to get hurt.
I mean, Ohio, Michigan, you know, yeah, for sure. Cali, the best fighters come out of Ohio, Michigan, Cali. To me, that's my top three: Ohio, Michigan, Cali. Yeah, but yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Hell of a show. News that we didn't want to hear, but like I said, I'm not tripping because I already pretty much knew this. You know, I could see it when they wasn't announcing the fight. So it is what it is. We're going to move on. We got other fights that should happen, you know, and we should end the year with a big bang. That's it. I'm glad we ain't really, like, I'm sick of talking about this shit. I'm like, okay, and it ain't and whatever, you know. But yeah, y'all hit the like button as you leave out the door, and we will be back. And check out the, you know, the videos I'm going to be dropping. I got some more news to drop for y'all, and just be on the watch out. I appreciate everybody, and y'all know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone, y'all.